What's up, guys? Got into a little bit of a hurry. Had a buddy of mine over here. We were talking about what to do with the little Mustang. So we just got to work and yanked the motor out of it. Did pull it around, went ahead and pressure washed up underneath the hood, K-member and all that, got all that caked on oil and everything off of it, got all the rest of the leaves and everything out of it, and picked up the 302 and 5-speed that I had sitting on a crate that we bought for $200. It was complete, had a carburetor, intake, distributor, all the accessories, had a T5 transmission, Pro 5.0 shifter. I wasn't going to tear it apart, but I did want to check the clutch, being that I think I'm going to add a little nitrous. With that, even a stock clutch will hold for a little bit, but I wanted to check it to make sure anyway. Also, I wanted to check the in-play on the transmission, see how loose it was so I could tighten it up while I had it apart. So we decided to go ahead and tear this motor apart. It's not good at all. This side was the first one that I pulled off. That didn't really bother me because it was wet. And you can see I took a pair of pliers and I scraped, quite a bit of it off. That didn't really bother me. I mean, moisture, no big deal. However, on this side, that and that, pretty substantial. Put a ratchet on it, tried to turn it over, no good. So this engine's out. Here's our clutch. This thing had some oil caked into it, so that definitely would not hold. I'm going to reuse the pressure plate, flywheel. There's our transmission. Got our Pro 5.0 shifter. Looks like they put it in something and modified it a little bit to make it clear, but that's no big deal as long as our stops are good. This play that I was talking about. So that little bit of play, I think it's supposed to be 0 lash or whatever. I set mine up to where you can barely turn it with your bare hand. That way it's nice and tight. It's got some preload on it. Ever since I've done that, I have broken one transmission, and now I broke it at the track, which I'd never done before, and I broke it going into second gear, which I'd never done before. But all the other transmissions, had great luck out of them, hadn't broke one since. So I feel pretty confident with this one. Got my new clutch disc on the way, got a gasket kit. Trying to think what else. Oh, I'll have some aftermarket control arms for this thing. Needed some bushings for the axle side. Got those on the way as well. What prompted the urgency on this was my son called me. He has a turbo New Edge 2 valve. Got I think a 70mm turbo on it, 5 pounds of boost. We're thinking it's got a Cobra bottom end in it. It's got some cams in it. The car runs really well. I rode in it, it pulls really hard. It's not a race car by any means, but the car runs really well. Calls me up, says in like 2.5 weeks they're gonna go to the racetrack, and he wanted me to go down there with him, hang out, whatever. And so I thought, you know what? I've got this little Mustang we just got running. Wasn't quite sure what to do with it. I have all the parts, the majority of the parts anyway, to finally build me a track car. I did have another engine. This thing here, bone stock. I have Trick Flow Stage 1 camshaft. Have an old school Offenhauser Portasonic single plane intake. 650 brawler, Edelbrock aluminum head, Crane 1/6 full roller rock, BBK long tubes. And then I have 1, 2, 3. I've got a few nitrous plates. I have all the fuel line, Kahale blue pump, regulator, gauges, an 8.8 rear end, 5-lug conversion. If it'll run like a 1070 on the bottle, then I'll be pretty happy with that. This thing was caked up pretty good with oil, the pressure washer after it. Got it all sprayed down, looking good. Did finally find rust there and rust right there. Frame rail right there has got some rust in it. Worst comes to worst, we can cut it off, do a complete tubular front end on it. We got one head loose. Let's see what it looks like. A little bit of water in there, but that's from sitting in the back of the truck for a couple weeks. This thing is 40 over, which I just made that worse. Guys, I've been pretty hard at it. Got the engine all put together. Got my Edelbrock heads. Went ahead and painted everything black just so that it would, look like a stock engine. Got valves adjusted, intakes on. I did have one broken bolt in the head back here for the intake. Welded a bolt to it and ended up trying 2 or 3 different things. Could never get it out, so just said screw it. Siliconed it up real good. Got my T5 up on the table. I got on eBay and found this dude. Looked a little bit stronger than what was in it. Fixing to get this engine off the stand. Get that, mated to that, so that we can drag that in here, get her stabbed down in there. Got my rear end out here. I know it's dark, I'm sorry. This thing's been sitting open for a while. It's got a 355 gear already in it. I got it for free because somebody smacked a curb or something like that, broke an axle and bent the backing plate. So I'm just going to pull the backing plate off, throw another one on it, throw another axle in it, and put some gear oil in it, some brakes, and throw it up underneath the car. I was able to pick up some more control arms this morning, double adjustable uppers and single adjustable lowers. I've been slacking pretty hard on update, but I've actually been getting stuff done. Motor is in the car, header's on, got a new used steering arm, dipstick tube. I need to do clutch cable, throttle cable, that kind of thing. Crank pulley, water pump pulley, alternator bracket, radiator started, the nitrous stuff. Got our fuel pressure regulator mounted, motor mounts in, solid mounts. The holes were way off, so I re-drilled them. We are not even close. Today is Friday, yeah, and we're racing next Sunday. Plenty of time. Duty because your license is free. All you gotta do is just.
I've owned a Ford before.
All right.
Man, works.
That's good. How does that even work? I mean, it just busted.
That was very anticlimactic.
I'm telling you. Golly. Sweet. It runs.
Yeah.
I was not expecting it to just bust off like that.
Yeah, I was expecting like, you know.
Yeah, I thought,
well, on it 20 or 30 minutes.
At least spin it over for a little bit, you know, kind of try to help build oil pressure. Pretty excited that she runs. I can't believe that thing just busted right off as soon as we hit the key.
maiden voyage. Let's see what. Let's see if she'll drive and all that good stuff. Oh, seatbelt works. That's good. Hey, go tap on that solenoid. It's good. Brakes work. That's good. Should have grabbed my other glasses. So far, drives good. A little bit of vibration, but has to be expected. Oh, shut it down, shut it down. What's up, guys? We are out here at the racetrack out in Pine Valley. Here she is. Yeah. Nice wash job. Old rickety dash. Got the 5-speed in it. I did put some carpet in it. I had to modify the seat, get the seat down. It was way too high for some reason. We'll walk over here and take a look at my son's car. So this is Darren's car, my son. What year is this? I don't know. It's 99 to 04.
Go look at the door.
Anyway, it's a new Edge, y'all can see that. And a little turbo on it. The car does have cams, supposed to have a belt bottom end. I don't think it's much of a street car. I mean, look, this dude done taking seats out. And a race seat in it. Big slicks on the back. got no mufflers on.
Should be a pretty fun race. Not real sure what the car runs. It's been a 795 in the 8th mile on a so-so pass. Well, maybe the car will go low 7s, mid 7s. I don't know.
Which one?
You ready for this?
Are you?
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I don't know if my car's ready, but I'm ready.
Yeah, same here.
Same there? Yeah. I don't know what my car's gonna do. You know, you've got a baseline number.
I've got a baseline.
790 or 795.
Yeah.
What kind of 60 foot?
Hoping to be better than a 1.9 today.
That's what it was on the
That's what it
790?
was last
1.9?
time, yeah.
Okay.
Or 1.9.
All right. Yeah, you better hope it's better than a 1.9.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're going to play catch up.
Oh, yeah, that turbo will catch up at some point.
All right. I guess we'll get up there and get teched in.
Let's do it.
All right, guys, here we go. First pass. See what you'll do. Is grabbing terrible. So went a 13.0 at 300 mile per hour. Not real sure what happened with the mile per hour. Darren lit off. He went a 12.55 at 86. And he was freight training me. I left on him pretty good, but I did red light also. Alright, pulling up here for the second pass. All motor, just doing a time trial. Hopefully we can get better than a 13 flat. Definitely need more gear and or launch it a little harder, but it's bogging pretty good once it leaves the line. But also this left front brake is killing me. This thing is pulling hard to the left. I mean, it's terrible. It went a 13.5. 183 60 foot, slowed down to the 8th, went a 853 at 79, 13.5 at 98. This front brake is killing me. That sucks. See if I can clamp this thing off or something. This is terrible.
we fixed the front brakes. This left front caliper is locking up hard,
So we pulled it loose. Put a restrictor plate in it.
Now it's time to put the bottle in it and see what it'll do. All right, I've got the brake freed up, got the nitrous bottle in. I'm gonna purge it real quick through the motor since I don't have a purge on it, and make sure it's working. I'd say it's working. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
You want to go ahead and get it over with?
Well, maybe let mine cool off for a second.
Okay, all right. So we'll let them cool off a little bit more and then show this boy how it's done. You ready?
I'm ready.
Made any changes?
One click up on the boost control.
Oh, changing the boost. Well, I can't refill, so I guess we're just gonna have to do with what we got.
Oh yeah.
All right.
One of us gonna be faster.
That's right. Either way, stay safe.
Oh yeah.
I love you.
Love you.
Good luck.
Oh yeah, you too.
You're gonna need it.
I think you're gonna need it.
You think I'm gonna need
I
it?
think you're gonna need it.
I think the boy's dreaming. Son, good clean rate. The dead even drag race that I wanted. Golly. I heard something too. Wow. Yeah, I heard something pretty good. Crack. Woo! Man, I screwed that all up. That sucker left hard. Dropped it out of first gear. Missed third. Woo! We still got oil pressure. I don't know what that is, but it was making some noise when I finally got it into gear. Good Lord. say, the old man has it in him still. Has it in him. Looks like he launched kind of hard. Or that, or his car bogged or something. like I actually blow a spark plug out of the hole.
Oh, that was fun. You're telling him to throw some bigger jets in it now. Whoa, I broke an 1198. His car is not sounding too healthy either. Sounds like it's misfiring or something. She don't sound happy. Hopefully he didn't hurt his too bad. Might have to run that back if this is alright.
He beat me. Let me get the time slip.
But you can
Here,
hear
where's
it cut
you got
out.
your time slip?
As soon as he goes
Okay.
to take off, you can hear him fucking cut out. And it's
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so he went 197, I went a 21. He went a 780, I went a 812. And he went 1198 at 120. I went a 1228 at 120. I was really happy with the finish because we were bumper to bumper, and I was like, oh my God, hopefully it'll do it. Hopefully it'll do it. Yeah, so I yanked it out of first gear after it launched. Finally got it into second, got through second, missed third, got it into third. I think when I missed third, it blew the head gasket. And I run through third and fourth with no head gasket. Chooching compression out, so.
I went one click up on the knob.
He got me. I blew a head gasket.
Yeah, you really
Yeah. Yeah, listen to this. Here, hold that.
Oh, wow. That sucks.
Hey, I will say, my buddy Jeff told me, he's like, get some Felpro head gaskets. If you get nothing else, I bought a whole cheap kit. No Felpro head gaskets.
Oh, man.
That's all right. Congratulations, son. You did it again.
You almost had it, didn't you?
Oh, yeah. That's all right. Hey, I'm happy for 2 weeks worth of work and come out here and just have fun with you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So far, mine's doing all right.
1190.
1198.
You found it. You got there. Oh, man. Camera down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey!
Camera down. Yeah. Look at there. Y'all all right? Look at that. We're upside down. Y'all all right?
One click
Good
up
Lord.
on it
You
earlier.
fell pretty hard. Are you okay?
They're gonna be in the comments. Why is he talking like that?
That was my baby.
I went one click up on the boost controller earlier, but it didn't seem like it made any more boost. So I'm gonna turn it up
did
maybe
something.
Oh, you
one or
did?
two more
Okay,
times.
I didn't know you did.
You
I
went
thought
faster,
you
so you
did.
did something.
Boost gauge read the same.
Spun a little bit, not bad. And I pedaled it once.
Well, it's broke, but it's fixable. So I was really happy with it. Definitely want to change the gear. I mean, there's quite a bit that I want to do with the car. First time out, I mean, is what it is. I didn't pull any kind of timing out of it. Don't actually know how much I was spraying on it. I got it set at 150, but it may be spraying more than that. But I'm awesome. I feel awesome about getting back into a car. So then we get to go home and tear it back apart and fix it. Get the car back home, fixing to get this thing unloaded. We'll get the head off and see how bad the damage is. Hoping it didn't burn the head. Hopefully it didn't burn the piston. There's another Sunday fun day, January 21st. So I think I've got like 4 weeks to get it done and back together. We will be going back to the track for another fun day. I had a blast. The car works really well. I'm happy with how it performed. It does need a lot of tuning. I got to get some brake calipers on the front of this thing, keep the brakes from locking up on me. I'm gonna put a window switch on the nitrous to keep this head gasket problem from happening again. Pop whenever I missed third gear, flat-footed on the floor and sprayed nitrous. Nitrous backfired. Hope y'all enjoyed this one. Thanks for watching. See y'all on the next one.